Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And what an absolute cock-up we've got to deal with again with the SNP and Shirley Ann Somerville, a woman who is completely out of her depth, does not know what she's doing. She's supposedly in charge of a department, but is a department run and filled with idiots. There is a thing called the cold weather payment, and when so many days of sort of very cold weather occur, this should trigger payments to the vulnerable, the elderly, of about, well, I'll come back to about. It used to be £25 for every period, but now it's a maximum of £58 and that's it done. Now, this was originally paid by Westminster by central taxation, but the SNP said, no, we'll do it, we'll take hold of that, we'll control that. And so stupidly, the Westminster government let them do it. And of course, like everything else that's run by the SNP, they made a right dog's breakfast of it, or a pig's ear, or whatever you want to call it. You pick it, but it is an absolute bag of nuts, isn't it? So what's happening now is that it was so badly run that instead of getting the money when it's cold, they've actually had to wait, in some cases, as late as April. Now, they took this over back in 2022, so it's not as though it's a new thing. They've had 3 years of it, and they're still not getting it right. How incompetent are these people? Where do they employ them from? Do they go in, find the stupidest people off the street, drag them in, give them a frontal lobotomy, and then say, right, you sit and do that job? And they're all going, yeah, okay, duh. Because it seems to be, you've got morons running this thing. How can you get things that wrong continually? I can show my dog a trick, right? After 3 or 4 repeats, he knows what he's doing. He knows about the trick. These people, you're telling them 10 times and they still can't do it. My God, my dog is cleverer than the people running Scotland. My dog could run Scotland better. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's really bad that this is happening. People will die of cold while these bunch of useless tards just sit there going, well, I don't really know what my job is and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm sure that won't matter really. Yes, it will. Do your damn job. I mean, if you're an elderly person and freezing, if you've got, if you're, got young children and you're vulnerable or anything like that, people who are disabled, they need to be kept warm. And there's no point giving them money eventually, after they're frozen to bloody death. Why can't the SNP just do anything and just do it and not make such a mess? It's because of micromanagement. It's because of super control. Nobody's allowed to have any authority. All the authority is vested right at the top of a little cabal. No one further down is allowed to make decisions because they don't like people making decisions. And this is what happens. So ultimately, when anything goes wrong in Scotland, it is the SNP. It's not anyone else because no one else has got the authority. Stop voting for them. People will stop dying. Thanks very much. Bye.